felt like I needed to make an updated video on the goings-ons of this Octocat EXT. Since my very first video 4 or so years ago. Wouldn't idle right. I'd swapped out the throttle bodies. I'd been messing around with this guy over here. The washer was broken. All of those were problems that it was having. However, in the spring of 23, I bit the bullet and took the motor out and disassembled it, tore the whole thing down, and I resealed and re-gasketed the whole thing. I'd done an overnight pressure test, and it couldn't hold air in to save its life, which I think was the culprit the entire time. I bought this in 2011 and had paid a guy to do it for me once before because I knew it had an issue and I didn't know what it was. So I just brought it to him and said, fix whatever you find. I don't know if he ever even touched it. It never worked right. It never ran right the entire time I've owned it. Didn't ride it last year at all due to time and lack of snow and lack of money. And so this year I've dug it out, bought a new track for it, bought the new hacksaw, got it on this past weekend. So rode it around yesterday, towed the neighborhood kids around on the tubes, friend of mine on some skis. And now I've brought it back in. I'm going to go through the whole thing again, make sure all the nuts and bolts are tight. I've had the track and everything off. This thing chews through front bushings like it's its job, so we're waiting on some bushings to get here. And hopefully we'll get that put back together today and in the trailer. So yeah, years and years of scratching my head and beating my head against the wall. It just needed some gaskets and some seals. So anyway, I just figured I'd give you guys an update for those who have been invested. All right, see ya.